Nadia Nakai receives massive backlash after she publicly supported Sayen Bougie. Now, she went back and forth with people on social media trying to explain herself why she was supporting Sayen Bougie, but people were not having it. Now, before we get into this video, hey beautiful, welcome to latest global trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, and please do give this video a thumbs up. Now, I've watched them interact with one another, especially when they post pictures on social media. You'll find Sayen in Nadia's comment section and vice versa. So Nadia Nakai thought it was a great idea to react to Sayen's pictures that she posted on her social media, and people were not having it. They felt like it was so low of Nadia Nakai to even publicly support Sayen because of the Russia advertising campaign, whatever you call it, guys. So these are the pictures that caused a lot of drama on social media. So amongst other pictures that Sayen posted, this was some of the pictures amongst those, and she looked very nice. She looked very, very cute, and people are very bothered. They feel like she is living her life, whereas she has caused a lot of drama on social media, and some people feel like she's not even apologetic about it. She's not showing remorse. So Nadia Nakai was found in the comment section by saying fire emoji. Now, she literally just said fire emoji, and people were like, of course you like her, sis. Another one said, I dislike you, shame for the comment. One said, read the room, babes, like, and one said, at Nadia Nakai, one thing about Nadia Nakai, after Vic dumped her, after AKA sadly left her behind, she's been going through one heck of a midlife crisis. Don't be surprised by her comment, guys. If you see the way she dresses and conducts herself nowadays, trust me, you won't be shocked by her supporting this called Sayen. And one said, wow, not you too. So people were very surprised to see Nadia Nakai there. But like I mentioned, she has been commenting on Sayen's pictures. Nadia responded by saying, you can say what you want about me. I just know how social media can be a rough place. I've always showed love to her, and I'll continue to do so. People are allowed to make mistakes. I'd never want her mental health to be compromised because of all the social media dislike train. We all live and learn from our mistakes. I'll support young creators. Plus, she added, there's a bigger discussion about the industry that needs to be discussed here. The people that should be getting the smoke is the agency that put this brief in her inbox without doing their due diligence too. I'm sure they received their payment for sourcing influencers. Going for young people just ain't it. There's also a level of trust influencers have when an agency contacts you to do work for them. So I don't know, guys, but Nadia Nakai, according to her, she feels like, it's not the influencers' fault, entirely their fault. She's not saying that they are not wrong, but she's saying she's also not going to be now stop supporting Sayen. She's going to continue supporting this girl because according to her, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, and amongst other things that she has mentioned. And people were not really up with what she said. People were just saying that, you know what, that is not how it works. Sayen needs to take accountability for what she has done. And she also added by saying, do you realize you have zero idea what her and her team are doing about this matter in the back end? That's all I'm saying. It's so easy to say the meanest things to people behind a phone. Like I said, Nadia Nakai and social media, we're just going back and forth. Now, another one added, do you realize how shallow her apologies are? How nonsensical her captions are? Keep showing this love. You guys forget that this very audience is the same one that can break you. Don't take this lightly. You are better than this. Really. people are just not having it. Now, she also replied to another person and said, both, I'm not disregarding one for the other. All of them should have been protected. And yes, that includes Cyan and the other influencers involved. So, according to Nadia Nakai, she feels like even the influencers needed to be protected. She also said the aim shouldn't be to break, it should be to teach and uplift. The fact that this involved more than one young influencer should raise questions on why they were targeted, why they weren't protected by the agency that brought this job to them in the first place. Why didn't they do their research before selling the idea rather to these influencers? There's a bigger conversation that needs to happen here. Commenting and posting on this young influencers is actually a distraction from the real issue. This issue is bigger than them. People are getting distracted by who the influencers are. And of course, this wasn't an argument that Nadia Nakai was going to win, because one said you are missing the whole point here. People are upset because of her behavior. And Usile Cyan, if you wanted to support her, you would have called her or sent a DM. Maybe you are also just looking for attention. Next. So, like, it's just not working. I don't know how fire emojis turned into this, but people are very upset with Nadia Nakai. Another one added, just so you know, she would have never defended you the way you're defending her. I hope he picks you. And this is why only 5 people listen to your music, hey? Like selling out your sisters. You're so tone deaf. Okay, young influencers, point taken. Umdala ke wena. Ingqondo iyiphi at this moment. So, to cut the story short, you can see that this was not an argument, like I mentioned, that Nadia Nakai was going to win, because people are very upset simply because of Cyan's behavior. They feel like she shouldn't be behaving a certain way simply because of what she said about people when they were trying to call her out and, try to show her the right way, saying that this is not it. You shouldn't be associating yourself with such campaigns or such advertisement or marketing, whatever you call it, guys. But yeah, so people feel like even after she was called out and she realized that she made a mistake, she still behaved in a certain way that didn't make a lot of people happy. Some people are still defending her, saying that she has apologized. What more do you guys want? While other people are saying that she should be in jail. She should go to jail because she thinks that everything is a joke. Now, however you take it, for people living in a country where children and women at this point, even going to buy bread at a spaza shop is not safe. It's very scary. And the way she handled it, honestly speaking, from my personal opinion, I feel like she could have honestly done better. And I'll say that again. I felt that she could have handled the situation better. Usesi Cyan, because of how she's writing her captions, she wrote from BBL to BBC. I mean, this story has been published on the BBC News, not even BBC Africa. You get what I mean? So people are taking those things. There are people who have lost their loved ones through such things. So you can just imagine what they're feeling. So I feel like we need to handle the situation with care and fairness, okay? A lot of influencers who were involved did say that they didn't know. Now, people's questions are, how come they didn't do their research? Why didn't they do their research is the question. You know what I mean? But do let me know your thoughts on this one. Do you think Nadia Nakai is actually wrong for supporting Cyan publicly, or what? What do you just think about this whole serious situation? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you do not miss anything from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.